Hi, you're tuned into the Raging Aggron channel, and I'm your host, Djingis, and I'm here with week 1 of the Aura League, and we are facing the Washington Blizzards in this matchup, this week 1, and I continue going up against one of the toughest teams in the leagues in week 1. In PSL we lost versus one of the best ranked teams. In the ABL we had our week 1 versus one of the top ranked teams and we lost. And now in the Aura we have the number 1 seeded team in week 1. And I know for a fact that this guy is an extremely good battler. He has been playing for a long time and is very, very good. And his team is extremely scary, as you will see here. He has the Mega Swampert, Majourna, Scolipede, Superior, Silvally, Pelipper, Kingdra, Musharna, Mismagius, Persian, Alolan Persian, Sandslash and Heliolisk. It's a rain team, it's a semi-rain team with Pelipper, Mega Swampert and Kingdra. He can bring a lot of different things from this team. He has to bring the rain to be able to win over me, since I have the sand on my team. And if he doesn't bring the rain, then I will win 100%, because then he doesn't have anything that can take care of the Sand Setter and my Sand Abuser in Escadrille. Sand is my only way to defeat Majourna. I know that Mega Swampert is extremely good. In rain, I've never faced one. I know it has a great grass weakness, I will try to exploit that. But I also see, as you can see, he has some monsters that are very weak to ice. Mega Swampert, Superior, Pelipper, Kingdra, and Sandslash. And Scolipede is the bulkiest ones. So I actually try to work around that pretty well. With my Ninetale set. So if I would have to predict the team he would bring, I would say the Mega Swampert, Majourna, Pelipper, Kingdra. And then it's a toss-up between Scolipede, Superior and Musharna for the last, maybe Mismagius, because Scarfed Mismagius is faster than almost everything on my team. So I can see him bring the Rain Core for sure, and then Scolipede, Superior or Musharna. Majourna is also a good. Majourna will most likely come. So that's the team that I think he will bring. And once more, I don't have the time, sadly, to do one separate video for team building, one separate for the battle. So this would be one video for both battle and for the team builder, of course. It's a bit early, so I haven't really woken up yet. This will go live on a Monday, and yeah, that's all I can say right now. This is a very tough matchup. Todd is a great battler. If I had to predict a winner of this league, I would say it would be Todd. It's either Todd or I forgot the other guy's name. Now, because of that. But yeah, but Todd is for me the best battler in this league, and we are actually. He has the best team as well, in my opinion. Very fast, very bulky. Hits hard from both sides, so yeah. So I'll try to build my team here to face his. First off, we have Behemoth, our Gigalith, with the Smooth Rock, with the Sandstream ability, of course. Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Toxic Protect, 252 HP, 4 attack and 252 defense with Impish Nature. This thing is just here to set up the Sand and the Stealth Rocks, because I mean he has a Spinner. He does have a Spinner. What, a Spinner? Well, I just have to think now. No, he doesn't have a Spinner. He has a Defogger. I'm stupid. So Stealth Rocks will be very good versus this team. They will stay up and they will actually break sashes and so forth. Toxic is there for a lot of his team to wear it down over time. Toxic Protect Stall is very good together with the Stealth Rock. So this is a very good bring in my opinion. I need a sand. I cannot let this thing go too early, because if I do that I will lose the game 100%. Next up we have Rammstein, our Escadrille with Life Orb, Sand Rush of course to abuse the sand. Earthquake, X-Scissor, Iron Head and Rock Slide, 252 attack, 4 special defense and 252 speed with Adamant Nature. I want it to KO almost everything on his team with every single move. The only thing I don't want it to KO with this set is the Pelipper with Rock Slide. I deal 90% to it, so after Stealth Rocks I should be able to kill it. I don't kill Musharna with X-Scissor, and I don't kill Escadrille with X-Scissor, but I kill it with 2 X-Scissor or any prior damage. Everything else is more or less dead when I come into contact with this thing. Of course the Mega Swampert is so bulky that it can take 2 Earthquakes and so forth. But this is a very good Pokemon that can abuse the team. Then we have Hailstorm, our Alola Ninetales with the Light Clay and Snow Warning to get up that Aurora Wheel, 3 straight Dark Pulse and Moonblast. 252 special attack, 4 special defense and 252 speed with Timid Nature. This thing is here to stop the Aurora Wheel to make my team even bulkier. The 3 straights there to hit the quad weakness in Swampert, Pelipper, Kingdra, and to also hit for around 50 to 70% on other things on his team. Dark Pulse is just there for the Musharna, and Moonblast is there for everything except for the Scolipede and Majourna. If I get up the Aurora Wheel, I will most likely win. The problem is that I don't have the best opportunity to get up an Aurora Wheel versus his team, because every time I do that he will send in Majourna, and I can't touch Majourna with anything except for Escadrille, which means that I need to switch in Behemoth, set up the sand, and then switch out into Escadrille, and he can just act accordingly, and I can't really do anything behind Aurora Wheel, even if I'm faster and so forth. So it would be hard to get up the Aurora Wheel, but I have to get it up. Next up we have Iron Maiden, our Skarmory with Leftovers, Sturdy, Roost, Roar, Defog, Braybird, 252 HP, 200 defense and 56 special defense with Impish Nature. With this set I can take 2 Moonblasts from... Well, I can take 2 special hits barring Thunderbolts from the Majourna. I can roar out the Majourna to get rid of the Trick Room and so forth. I also have Roost, Defog, Braybird. Braybird is the one that KO on Superior and Scolipede. Roost is just there for longevity. Defog is there for good. Yeah, he can't really hazard stacks me, but Toxic Spikes will be really bad to have up. So I really need the Defog. I really like this Pokemon here on this team. It walls with Majourna pretty well, except for the Thunderbolt. But behind what it's called, the Aurora Wheel, it's actually pretty good. Then we have Megadeth, our Mega Lopunny with Lopunite and Scrappy, Power Punch, Substitute Return Drain Punch, 252 attack, 4 special defense and 252 speed with Jolly Nature. The only reason I brought Mega Lopunny is because I needed a bit more offensive pressure versus his team, and after Power Punch, and if I am behind the sub and after Power Punch, I will do a hell of a lot of damage to a lot of his team. Problem is that I need to get up the Power Punch and Substitute, and I can only do that versus 1 mon on his whole team, and that is Silvally, in my opinion. Silvally can't touch me really, because Silvally most of the time I don't think he will run. He has to run like not a Dark type. What is called? Rock would be very good. Yeah, Silvally Rock would be very good for him to bring. So that's what I predict him to bring. If he brings Silvally, it's Silvally Rock. But that's about it that I can set up. But Lopunny is not that important in this matchup. It can put in some holes and pressure him a lot, so which is very good. But most of the time, we just switch in Majourna to this thing, and he can take a hit. He can also do a lot of other things. He could also go Ghost Silvally because he might not remember Scrappy. Todd is a very good battler. He will remember Scrappy, but he might not. Then last but not least, we have Halloween, our Gorgai Super with Leftovers and Frisk, Leech Seed, Pain Split, Rare Seed, and Seed Bump, 252 HP, Force Attack, and 252 Special Defense with Careful Nature. I can take anything from Majourna with this thing except for a Dark Pulse, and I'm not really sure if it gets Dark Pulse. specs, and Moonblast will also hurt it quite a lot. But the Pain Split will gain me a lot of HP back. The Leech Seed will also be very good versus him. Seed Bomb is a great move overall versus him. Worry Seed is there to stop Swampert, to stop Majourna, to stop Silvally, and to stop a lot of other things on his team, because I will get rid of their ability. Because if you don't know, Worry Seed changes the target's ability to Insomnia, which is extremely good when you have to deal with things like Soul Heart and Swift Swim and so forth. The only problem is that I can't really do it against Drizzle, so the rain will always be up, but I can deal with that. This is a very good Pokemon versus his team overall. If it doesn't bring this Colipede, this thing is extremely good versus his team. So yeah, if I had to make a prediction on how this match will go, I would say it will be pretty close, but he will win because he has a more... he has better answers for a lot of my team. The only thing that makes me be able to win if he goes really bulky on a lot of his mons, so that I can abuse Behemoth, Ramstein and Hailstorm even more. But I don't think he will do that. I am predicting a Trick Room Majourna, because that is what does the most damage to me, since I have Sand and Megalopony. And Alolan Nitals as well. So that's what I predict him to bring. Now over to the battle. Okay, I am here again, guys, and now we have here the battle. He brought two moves that I didn't think he would bring in Alolan Persian and Silvally, but his team is Majourna, Mega Swampert, Pelipper, Alolan Persian, Silvally, and Superior. I have, as you've seen before in this video, Gigalith, Escadrille, Alolan Ninetales, Skarmory, Megalopony, and Gourgeist. Directly I see that if I get up my Stealth Rocks, he doesn't have the best opportunity to get rid of them, but at the same time his team isn't very weak to Stealth Rocks, but I need to get rid of his Rain Setter, and that is Pelipper, so I really need to get up the Stealth Rocks. Problem is that if I say set in Gigalith, he will just send in Superior and I can't do anything. So the only thing I have that can go in versus Superior is my Gourgeist, but the problem is that Worry Seed won't work against grass types. I can't Leech Seed it, so I can't really do anything versus it, which is very bad. So we will just have to see. I don't remember what, because it's almost a week since I played this battle. Yes, breaking the fourth wall. It's a long time since I played this battle. We'll see what happens. I lead with Hailstorm, trying to get up the Aurora Veil. He goes into Politoed, gets up that. He's slower than me, so the rain will stay up. I go for the Freeze Dry, because I just have to. I could have predicted that in going to Iron Maiden before, but this is up the Trick Room directly. And he goes for the Thunderbolt. I get paralyzed on turn 1, or with Iron Maiden, and that means that I have no use at all of this thing, sadly. So I just have to hope that I don't get paralyzed on a crucial point of the game. But he sends out Mega Swampert, and we'll see what happens here. I don't really remember. I stay in and I go for Roost because I'm faster, and he went for the Stealth Rocks. I farmed that. I went paralyzed and it goes for Waterfall. I was so angry at that because I really needed this thing, and I'm paralyzed again. And he goes for Earthquake, predicting something else. I didn't really know what. So I really did Gigalith. So I switch out into Gourgeist here. Find Swampert, of course. He goes for Waterfall. Doesn't do too much to me, but I'm fine with that. He switches out into Majourna, and I went for the Leech Seed, Worry Seed, predicting that. Getting rid of his ability, and he goes out into this thing again, and I went for Leech Seed because that's pretty good versus him. I switch out into Skarmory here, trying to get the another Roost off. He goes for U-turn, goes out into this thing, and he goes for the Leech Seed himself. So I think he's a bulky one here, because that's a very good bulky Pokemon. He goes for Sub as well, so I'm predicting a very bulky one, max HP, max special attack with Modest Nature. So yeah, you see, he doesn't do too much to me, but it gets the +2. I'm paralyzed, which sucks. I got the Defog off, which was really good. He goes for another Leaf Storm, dealing crazy amount of damage to me. So I go for the Roar here, and it goes out into Politoed. No, it's wow, it's Pelipper. Goes for the U-turn again, he goes out into Majerna. I go for the Roost. And this time I'm pretty sure I switch out into Gorgeist. Finding the Electrium C, I have no clue why, because Suicune wasn't a good bring in this matchup in my opinion. But it could have been. It goes for Arceus, and then I say, okay, so it's grass, it's Arceus grass. Or Silvally grass, not Arceus grass. Silvally grass. You see, it doesn't do too much to me, so I'm fine with that. I go for another Flamethrower, and I just go for Pain Split here, getting all the health back. And then I'm pretty sure that I just switch out into Gigalith here, getting up the sand. It goes for the Toxic, which is, it is what it is. I'm fine with that. Then I switch out into Iron Maiden. He goes for Parting Shot. I'm really fine with that. I was not predicting it, but it feels kind of good to go into Iron Maiden for that. You go out into Gorgas here, and he goes for the Flash Cannon, predicting the... Well, predicting my... what is called? My Escadrille. I go for Pain Split here on the Silvally grass. So Halloween has put in a lot of work already in my opinion. Goes for the Flamethrower, I predict that, and I'm pretty sure that I fire off an EQ here. Goes for the multi-attack, that doesn't do too much. And I go for the Stealth Rock, yeah of course, I go for the Stealth Rock. Then I have to switch out, I need to preserve Behemoth, and I go into Iron Maiden. He goes for Parting Shot again, and he goes out into Majerna. I just go for Roar, I think. I goes for the Flash Cannon, and I'm paralyzed. Okay. I switch out because I really need to preserve that thing, and I go into Halloween again, and he goes for Trick Room. I'm just okay, this is bad, this is really, really bad. Halloween does a good amount of work there, taking Majerna down a lot in health. Get the Speed F drop, and I go for the Warrior Seed, so it does not get the boost. And I switch out into Iron Maiden here, and he goes for the Flash Cannon, and it gets a crit. Iron Maiden is gone, which sucks, because I really needed that thing. But yeah, still fucks up. I'm faster now, and I almost kill Majerna there, and I really need to kill Majerna. Now I don't have the Sand Setter, and what happened here is that my calc said that I would kill it with Earthquake, but he ran enough bulk to survive an Earthquake from that range. It was not max bulk, I know that, because it needed to be max HP and around the 150 defense to be able to survive that, and it was not, so I don't really know what happened, but it must have run enough bulk on this thing to survive that, because I'm just really, really sad that that happened, because if I got rid of Majerna there, I think I would have won this game. So I lost to Paralyze and to Sandstorm. I lost two very, very good mons. Well, not Sandstorm, the EQ Mineral and the Skarmory Paralyzing. I lost two of my crucial mons in this team, in this matchup, and I was like, okay, I cannot win this battle now. But I go to Rammstein here, and he goes into Arceus, and I go for Iron Head. Getting rid of that thing. I have 6 turns left, he goes into Politoed and get rid of the sand, and I can't really do anything. I go for a Rock Slide, and I do not kill Politoed, which sucks, and he goes for the U-turn, which is really good, because Politoed is dead on rocks now. And he goes into this thing. I can't really do anything against it, so I just go into Halloween here. And he does not kill me, which is very, very good, but I'm not faster than him, because Trick Room isn't up, and I forgot that. So I sacked up that thing way too early, which is pretty sad. I go for a Freeze Dry and kill Mega Swampert. And goes into this thing. I have the Moonblast, but I didn't go for it because I don't really know why. I should have gotten up my... I misplayed there because I thought that he was going to go for the Fake Out. So what I should have done is I should have gone for the Aurora Wheel, and then I should have gone for the... what is it called? I should have gone for the Aurora Wheel, and then I should have gone for the Moonblast the next turn. If I would have gotten up that, I think I could have won this game, but I didn't, so I misplayed there. Then he goes out into this thing. I go for the Power Punch, I'm pretty sure. No, I went for the sub here. Then I go for the Power Punch. But he dies to Hail. So yeah, I mean, Hail did a good amount of damage here, and I'm pretty sure that I have to go for the Drain Punch here, and it doesn't kill because he has the Berry. Pretty sad, but it is what it is. Goes for the Play Rough, breaking the sub. And I think I go for Drain Punch again here. He switches out, with the Politoed sacking that thing off, and I went for the Drain Punch, and I lose a lot of health there, and it goes into this thing, and I went for the Return, and it did less than I thought, so I was pretty sure it was bulk at this point. So I was, okay, I can kill this thing because this is broken. I just go into Hailstorm. No problem, I win this game now. Okay. Apparently Superior is way, way bulkier than I thought it would be. And that is game. So I lost this game. I've lost the first week in all my games. But I must say that I am very proud of how we're playing in this matchup. Todd is maybe the best battler in the league. To gain it 2-0 and actually be pretty close to win this matchup, if I just would have gotten up my Aurora Wheel instead of switching out into Lopunny, I would have won. I'm pretty sure of that. If I would have preserved my Sand, I could have won, but since Sand went down, Screamer went down, I should have gone into... I should have set up my Aurora Wheel, but I was just pretty sure that he would go for something to kill me, because I'm pretty sure that it gets Iron Head or Iron Tail at Alolan Persian, so I was pretty sure that would go, and that was going to happen. So I misplayed there, and I lost because of that. I think I could have won this battle if I played just a tad bit different. But overall, I'm very, very proud with this battle. I know it's a loss, but I really enjoyed my team playing with this team, and it was a great battle. I must say that out of all my league battles, I think I just have 1 or 2 battles that are better than this one in my opinion. The battle versus Levity in the ABL was extremely nice to play, it was really, really fun. Then the battle versus Hacker in the PSL, because of the rivalry between us. She talked each other for months before that game. And then this battle, in my opinion. If we look at the quality of the battle, this is the best battle I played. And if I played as well as I played in this battle, if we don't think about the misplay with switching out Alolan Ninetales instead of getting up the Aurora Wheel, I think I have a good chance to be top 5 in this league, just as the power ranking said. I am very, very... Yeah, I'm very, very proud of this match. I played very, very well despite having a disadvantage, in my opinion. So, all credit to Todd for being able to win this match. He's the best battler in this league, in my opinion, as what I've seen so far of other matches. And I'm really proud that the Bury Seeding Gorgast actually worked in game as well. That was really, really nice. And as you can see, since it was Silvally Grass, I couldn't really abuse Bury Seed versus him either. And I don't know why it was Silvally Grass. I'm pretty sure it's because that could kind of stop Escadrille, and it could actually do some damage versus the Gigalith, but as you saw, it did 25% to Gigalith, and it wouldn't be able to stop my Escadrille since I had Excessor, and I had Alolan Ninetales. If I would have brought... I could have brought a different Ninetales set, but I don't think that would have been of much use for me. And I know for a fact that if I did get paralyzed on Skarmory, I would have been way, way better off in this match, and I think I could have won. I think I could have won. No, I don't think that would have won me the game to not being paralyzed on Skarmory. The Toxic on Behemoth didn't matter, but it mattered that I had to sack it off. Well, it wasn't really a sack, it was a miscalc on my part, I'm pretty sure. And then that I didn't get up the Aurora Wheel on Ninetales. That was what lost me the game. I really look forward to do even better in the upcoming weeks. So I will see you next week, and then that week we are facing Opal Status and Lisbon Litwix, I'm pretty sure it is. So I will see you then.